What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and today I'm going to try something a little fun. I'm going to enter the warm-up challenge with only recruited Pokemon. I'm just going to temporarily recruit these Pokemon, so I cannot change their moves, I cannot change their abilities, I cannot change their stats. I'm going to be stuck with whatever I get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this 6 times, and we're going to see what I can get. I'm going to take the best Pokemon from each of these 6 rolls, and we're going to go into it. So if that sounds like fun, here we go. I may have spoiled one of them in the thumbnail if one of them pops off, but we'll see what we can do. Let's go with the first roll. Alright, come on. Give me something good. I do not want a Morpeko. Is anything here good? We got a few interesting things, a few Pokemon with Megas. Morpeko's definitely not going to be it. We do have Prankster Meowstic here. Modest max special attack as well, so that could turn into the Mega. But we only have Alluring Voice to attack with. Rotom Fan, that's Beedrill, but it's a defensive Beedrill, so that won't work. It even has minus speed. Aerodactyl, Jolly, max speed, max attack with Rock Slide? That might be it. This Armarouge is terrible. This Decidueye is okay. It has Scrappy and Triple Arrows at least. We got a Blizzard, mild Froslass. It's bulky, but Mega Froslass is really good, so that might work. This Conkeldurr at least has good stats. And Aegislash, this does not have good stats. Oh, that's really bad. So it's really between Froslass and Aerodactyl here. The rest of the Aerodactyl's moveset is kind of bad. Like, if we had speed control on it, I would say I'd go that way. But I'm going to take Froslass on a trial recruitment. Alright, let's roll a second time. Come on, give me something good. Oh, we got a Torkoal with Drought and Eruption. Oh, that does not match with our Froslass. Okay, we have a Chandelure. The Froslass is no, the Torkoal actually has a pretty good set. That Chandelure is not great. This Pidgeot's really bad. Mimikyu with Trick Room, but it's max speed. Torterra, not great. Cerulege, very bulky Cerulege with Bulk Up Bitterblade. That could pair pretty well with the Froslass. We've got this Clawitzer. That's decently strong and slow. It has Mega Launcher on it, so it's got strong moves. Receiver Passimian. Interesting. And Blastoise with nothing I like. This is a bad one. The Torkoal's good, but the rest are pretty bad, and nothing matches well with the Froslass. I think I take the Mimikyu and just use Trick Room as like an anti-Trick Room. Taunt, Play Rough, Shadow Claw. That's like a fine moveset for a Mimikyu. So I'm gonna take the Mimikyu. I now have 2 ghosts. Alright, let's roll a third. Okay, this looks a little bit better. We've got... Oh, Clefable doesn't have anything. Inner Focus Dragonite. Adaptability Basculegion with Facade for some reason. It's Adamant, max attack, max speed. That's really good. Am I going to take a third ghost type? Dragapult, it's bulky. I don't like that set. Aromatisse with Healer. No good. Jolly Pinsir with Swords Dance Feint Body Slam. Oh, if it had Hyper Cutter, I would be a little more on board in base for Mega Pinsir. I love Pinsir. Aurorus with Refrigerate and no normal moves. Great. Weak Armor, Garbodor. Water Bubble, Araquanid. Max Defense. I like that a lot. And then we've got a Conkeldurr here. It's worse than the last Conkeldurr. I'm going to take Araquanid. It's just a good mon in general. Don't love Dive, but Water Bubble Liquidation with a good attack investment, and it's very bulky. Because of the way its stats are, its defense is low, but its special defense is really high. So max defense, like, it's not the right way to train it, but it's fine. I'll go with that. And it can take advantage of the Trick Room if we set it up with Mimikyu. Alright. Number 4. Head Smash Aggron. That's cool. Pixilate Sylveon with Hyper Voice. Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. It's very slow. Trained so wrong, but whatever. Modest Greninja with Blizzard and Torrent. Oh, that could have paired well with Froslass. We've got Meteor Beam Ampharos. There's no Power Herb. Another Snow Setter if we really want it, but I don't think we do. Bulky Chestnut with Body Press. Hold up. That's something. Umbreon, very defensive set. I kind of like. But it doesn't have good support moves. It has Foul Play, Confuse Ray, and you're never going to click Bite or Crunch. And it doesn't even have Inner Focus. Another Snow Setter. They really are pushing that snow. Opportunist Espathra. If it was Speed Boost, that would be something, because it has Protect on it, too. That would be really good. And then Furfrou with Fur Coat. That's not it. I think it's got to be this Sylveon. Alright, number 5. This team has some weaknesses. Hopefully we can patch it up here. Pangoro, I did not know you were in this game. I'm sorry. Scrappy, Fake Out Kangaskhan. Oh, that's nice. That could be a good backup Mega. It does have a defense down nature, but it's max HP. I don't like this Lopunny. I already have enough Ghosts, and this isn't a good set on Gourgeist. Timid Max Speed Chandelure. But that set is not it. Yeah, no. Stunfisk is terrible. I have Uproar. Oh, that's a terrible EV spread for this guy. It has Tough Claws, but Sucker... Oh, it had Sucker Punch? I didn't know it got Sucker Punch. Anger Point Tauros. If we had Frost Breath on the Froslass, that would be something. Typhlosion with a weird spread. I don't like that. Ooh, okay, yeah, it's Kangaskhan. Welcome to the team, girl. Alright, so we got Kangaskhan, Froslass. Before I go any further, let's take a look at what we got. What do I need? I've got a bit of a steel weakness, though Araquanid can cover that a bit. Froslass doesn't have a lot that it can go with other than non-mega Kangaskhan. Because we've got lots of slow mons. Mimikyu can set Trick Room, which could be nice for these two. We even have Fake Out to help support the Mimikyu. And our Kangaskhan's pretty slow. That could work in Trick Room as well. So maybe something to pair with the Froslass mode would be ideal. Alright, so one more mon. Alright, wish me luck. Something that can handle steel types. Is bulky, maybe a setup mon. Volcarona? That is not a good spread on Volcarona, and it doesn't have a setup move. We got Intimidate, Bulk Up, Raging Bull, Tauros. That's kind of interesting. It can handle steel types. Rain Dance is going to be awkward. I don't know if I want that. Abomasnow's not it. We have enough weaknesses to steal. Floor just ain't it. Volcarona's interesting for sure. That's a terrible set for it though. Flapple? Dragon Rush, Fly, Trailblaze, and Gravapple with Ripen. That's something, not amazing. How's it trained? It's trained correctly. That's trained wrong and doesn't have a good set. That's a much better Poltergeist, Gourgeist set there, but it's minus special defense. Technician, Pop Bomb, Mousehold, but no accuracy. There's no wide lens in this game. Slowking with Chilly Reception and Surf is not it. Wow, 4 electric attacks, Modest Belly Bolt. Oh, but it has static, no. Okay, so it's Tauros or Volcarona. I'm gonna go with Tauros. We are brave, so we're kind of slow. But that could actually work with the Trick Room mode too, and Intimidate could be nice. Yep, Tauros it is. Welcome to the team. And now we've got a team. Let's go put items on these things, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, so here's the team. Froslass and Kangaskhan are holding their Megastones. I had to go out and buy the Kangaskhanite, but that is okay. That's the only item I had to buy. Mental Herb on Mimikyu will help it ensure to get Trick Room up since it's immune to Fake Out. It can't be one-shotted by anything unless they're Mold Breaker, and now you can't be taunted. Araquanid just Mystic Water to boost the power of that Liquidation. Sylveon, I put Focus Sash. I was thinking of like Babiri Berry or maybe the Poison Resist Berry, but then I was like, because we have no HP and no defense on this thing, so physical moves might just KO it. But then I was like, Sash will save me from a Steel move and a Poison move, so might as well just throw that on there. If it was trained correctly, I probably wouldn't need that. Kangaskhan, Kangaskhanite, and then Tauros, I gave it Sitrus Berry. If we're going to be bulking up, I would like to try to stay alive as long as possible. I was thinking Leftovers, but we don't have Protect. That would be nice to have over Rain Dance on this set. Drill Run being another thing would be also nice, but you can't have what you want with this. This will probably do. So we're going to jump into it, and we're going to see how it goes. Just a reminder, here's the stats. Let's give it a shot. Alright. It's the Delphox team with Garchomp, Clefable, Talonflame, Aegislash, and Gyarados. If that Clefable can Mega Evolve, they can Earthquake next to like almost their whole team. That's great. They're going to Earthquake. Okay. Tauros is weak to Psychic and Flying and Fairy. But it can Intimidate, which could be nice. I think it's probably Trick Room. Aegislash could be a little bit awkward. Froslass is not fast, but we wouldn't be faster than Delphox anyway. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. I think Kangaskhan with Fake Out is really good though. Fake Out Kangaskhan plus Mimikyu, put up Trick Room, come in with Araquanid and Sylveon, sweep under Trick Room. I think Trick Room's the way here. I have a way to hit Garchomp, I have a way to hit Delphox. I have Thunder Punch for Gyarados even. I can even Fake Out their Ghost if I want to. Tauros is like fine. I don't want to bring Froslass if I can't Mega Evolve it. I think this is the way. Yeah, since they have such a fast team, even if they don't put up Tailwind, they're gonna be faster than my whole team. So I think Trick Room's the way. Aegislash could come in and be a little bit awkward, but we'll see. All right. Talon Clef. That's fine by me. I even have Facade on Kangaskhan, so like if you burn it with Will-O-Wisp, I don't care. I'm gonna Fake Out Clefable and Trick Room, I think. Am I more afraid of what Talonflame can do? They do have Intimidate in the back, so I want to not Mega Evolve my Kang yet, in case they swap in Gyarados later. I don't need the extra power Fake Out right now. I'm more scared of what Clefable might be able to do than... I know what Talonflame can do. I don't know what Clefable can do. Well, that was actually really good damage. Okay, you taunt my Mimikyu. That's exactly fine. No problem there. Now we get up Trick Room and can start blasting. I need to damage the Talonflame with Mimikyu. What are the speeds gonna be? 110, 148. Oh yeah, that's a fast Mimikyu, I forgot. Okay, so Kangaskhan going first is cool with me. I'll double edge the Clefable, and I will Shadow Claw the Talonflame. And now since I'm doing damage, I do want to Mega Evolve. I know they still might have Gyarados, so I could get intimidated later, but let's hit them now. Talonflame just protects anyway. That's cool. Clefable doesn't seem to be protecting. And they encore the Trick Room. Okay. That's a cool tech. Oh, well, we don't get the KO. And reversing the Trick Room. You kind of have to taunt my Mimikyu if you want me to not just do that again. I think I want to go Thunder Punch Talonflame, which is weaker than Double Edge, but I don't want to take more recoil unnecessarily. And if they have to taunt me again, that wastes a turn on their end, so I'll just try to Trick Room. They clicked follow me, yeah. Thunder Punch will take that out, that's fine. And they do commit the taunt, okay. So Mimikyu is having a struggle turn, which is not ideal. Gonna have to swap that thing out. In this game, when you click fight, does it automatically force you to struggle? Or are you able to click like a struggle button? Because in past games, if you're on the right and you're struggling, you don't get any choice if you click fight. Delphox. Do think I want to get out into Araquanid. But in that case, I need to do damage to Talonflame. So I'll go for Thunder Punch there and bring in Araquanid. I really doubt there's a flying move coming into the Araquanid slot right now. It could be double Kang. We do have a pretty low defense, but we're max HP. I kind of just have to hope we can take it. And if they're kind of a support Talonflame, they might not be able to do too much damage. I guess we'll see. Acrobatics does a decent chunk. I think we can take a hit unless it's Psychic. Yeah, Heat Wave I think we can take. Oh, no! Alright, I'm bringing in Mimikyu. I think they want to taunt my Mimikyu more than they want to knock out my Araquanid. They don't know I don't have Protect. So I'm going to Shadow Claw the Delphox and go for a Liquidation into Talonflame. If you have to make a call here. Delphox protecting, and then taunt with Talonflame, probably? Okay. I get to take Talonflame. I might be able to get Trick Room up later. And I take out a big threat to Araquanid. Yeah, they weren't Sash. Because they're running Acrobatics, they're probably running Itemless. Or I guess maybe White Herb, but based on that damage into Kang, felt like Itemless Talonflame. Garchomp is here. Okay. It's going to be really hard for you to knock out my Araquanid. So I want to click Play Rough into the Garchomp. Liquidation should be able to OHKO Delphox. Unless you can take out my Araquanid. We don't have any special defense investment. You're just clicking Heat Wave. Do you have Rock Slide or Stone Edge? Rock Slide going for flinches might be a play here. Yeah, that makes sense. That doesn't take out Araquanid because of our defense investment. We missed the Play Rough. But we don't flinch. Liquidation. Blam. Goodbye, Delphox. Okay. That should be sorted. Rock Slide can still win them the game, of course. But Sylveon in the back should be able to one-shot Garchomp. Our stats, we're max special attack with Hyper Voice, Pixilate. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. And I'll just click Liquidation if I'm allowed. Rock Slide would have to miss the Araquanid. They're going for Earthquake for the guaranteed KO on Araquanid, and it does pick up Mimikyu too. That's fine. Okay, Rosalie Berry or Sash. I could totally still lose this. I didn't have any other better play that turn. I'm kind of surprised they didn't try to cover for Wide Guard, but maybe they knew it was an option and just didn't try to cover for it. Hyper Voice is the play. If you're Rosalie Berry, you go for 2 Earthquakes. If you're not, you go for a Rock Slide flinch. They might be Rosalie Berry. Got him! Let's go! Let's go! We won our first match! Woo, boy! And they stopped our Trick Room like 2 times, so... Oh, good game. That was fun. Alright, second match, and there's Rampardos. I didn't know he was in this game. Cofagrigus I knew about, Skarmory, Goodra, Rotom, and female Basculegion. Okay, they cooked more than I did. Are they doing the same challenge? What? Okay. Froslass is scared of Rampardos, I'm not gonna lie. But we have Will-O-Wisp, we have Tauros with Intimidate. I think Intimidate Tauros will do really well here. It's scared of Rotom, but so is my whole team, if I'm being honest. Their team is relatively slow, so I do think Icy Wind from Froslass could be good speed control. Mimikyu seems pretty good. It can hit like half of their team super effective. But what am I doing against Rotom? Probably Sylveon. I mean, we're specially defensive. So yeah, Sylveon might work. Araquanid. Water moves aren't the best, and we could lose our Water Bubble to Mummy. Sylveon has Moonblast as backup, so we don't have to worry about losing our ability there. Mimikyus I don't think can be replaced. I think this is the play. I don't know if leading Tauros was the right play, though, because Rotom is so scary. But I guess Froslass would have to handle the Rotom. Goodra and Cofagrigus. Sweet. Intimidate isn't getting us much value, but Blizzard will. They're whiter Cofagrigus. Huh. Okay, we're gonna Mega Evolve and we're gonna Blizzard. That's for sure. What am I doing here? I don't know if I risk going for a bulk up here. They could be Will-O-Wisp on Cofagrigus. They could be... The Goodra could have a strong special move that hits Tauros too hard. So I think I just want to double down with damage onto the Cofagrigus. I think Blizzard should do a ton. They don't have great special defense. Is this Froslass trained in special attack? I don't even remember. Here's Blizzard. Huge damage to Goodra. Not as much as I expected on their Ghost. Oh, does that ability only work on contact? Oh, okay. I have Mummy now, which is actually better than Intimidate since I already used it. Muddy Water. Oh, that's fine. That won't do much. No accuracy drops, please. Or on Froslass if you get it. Yeah, because Blizzard, it bypasses accuracy anyway, so that doesn't matter. Alright. This would be a good time to have Protect. Oh, but they don't know I'm a Trick Room team here. I could bring in my very slow Sylveon. My minus speed Sylveon. That could be a pretty good switch for Froslass, honestly. Since I'm worried about getting hit by a ghost move. Goodra shouldn't be able to do much to me. And I think I need to just Raging Bull and finish that thing off. Because it will be slower than my Sylveon. So it'll be harder to take advantage of the Trick Room if it's still around. Hopefully it's not a physical attacker. Okay, good. Shadow Ball. We can eat that. No problem. Don't drop. Cool. And Flamethrower. Oh, nice. They doubled into Froslass. See, I would have protected that turn if I had it. But I think this is good. This got me a lot of momentum. Thanks for the Trick Room. Their Goodra is slower than our Tauros, even though we're minus speed Tauros. Which makes sense. Goodra doesn't have a high speed stat. I think it's like 80. Oh, hi Rampardos. I guess I just click Hyper Voice and Raging Bull at the Rampardos and hope it doesn't destroy me, because that thing has a crazy attack stat. And it's not going to be very easy for me to cycle out and back in for Intimidate, because I don't have Protect on anything. Hyper Voice, we are the slowest on the field. Goodra lives! Aw, come on. Rampardos finishes off the Goodra. Let's go! And Sylveon lives! Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. I think we just win off of that. Boom. Yeah, I think they just assumed their Goodra would go down, and so they were willing to Earthquake there. And also assumed it would take out the Sylveon. And maybe that we weren't min speed, but we're min speed Sylveon. They might not have been expecting that. Basculegion. You could have Aqua Jet for my Sylveon. If you do... Okay. I should be able to win with Mimikyu. Just click Shadow Claw in the end. So yeah, Hyper Voice. And 45 with Stab, or 80. I'm gonna click Raging Bull just because it has better accuracy. I don't want to miss here. If they're like live on low health, and then I want to be able to hit them. And we're even slower. Cool. Yeah, they're low health, but now anything that hits them will finish them off. Oh, they have Serve! Not enough for my Tauros. How's that Trick Room doing? Am I able to check Trick Room turns in this menu? I am! That's so good! That's a great change. Oh, I love that. Yeah, last turn of Trick Room. I'll just go into Mimikyu. I mean, we got this locked up. Shadow Claw. Raging Bull. Yeah. Yeah. Water Tauros was great. Sylveon was amazing. Froslass did one Blizzard, and that's all it needed to do. And then it baited in a lot of attacks that Sylveon could take, which was nice. Good game to my opponent. Oh, this team's working a little bit. Alright, it's a Sun team with Charizard, presumably Charizard Y Sun team. Venusaur, Garchomp, Milotic, Gardevoir, and Incineroar. I think I've seen this exact team before. Blizzard, Froslass. Araquanid's pretty good. Trick Room's pretty good. They have a very fast team. Do I let them have Sun and just go Trick Room mode? I could go Kangaskhan, Mimikyu, Araquanid, Sylveon. I won't be able to change the weather, but I don't know if that really matters. What would I have for Venusaur then? Oh, very little. Kangaskhan would have to beat the Venusaur. I guess I don't have Leech Life on this. That does some good damage. Liquidation. I don't know. We're not adamant. If we were adamant max attack, Liquidation might be able to KO Charizard in the sun. But yeah, I'll do Kang, Mimikyu, Araquanid, Sylveon in this one. Scrappy is nice to block the Intimidate. This is going to be a hard one. They could Charvenu and try to sleep Mimikyu. I wouldn't have much of a response if they did that. Except try to get the one-turn sleep. Instant Gardevoir. Okay. You traced my Scrappy. Which is, like, perfect. Because if I had Inner Focus, I couldn't fake you out. But yeah, I can fake out the Gardevoir. In case they pivot Instant, do I want to... I could see them clicking Parting Shot here. And so I would... Do I want to keep my Intimidate immunity? I think I do. Fake out the Gardevoir and set Trick Room. Setting Trick Room for the rest of the squad. Kangaskhan might be the... Mimikyu might be the fastest thing on the field right now, though, which is funny. Yeah, because I probably want to get Mimikyu off the field soon anyway. It's intimidated. Ah, good. They go fake out into Kang. Perfect. Free Trick Room. Alright, we have no information on these speed tiers. But I think I'm happy to Mega Double-Edge the Gardevoir. And get out into my Araquanid. I suspect my Kang is slower than their Gardevoir. If they have any speed investment, that should be the case. And I think on these teams, they often run Choice Scarf anyway. But if they're bulky, they could move before me, and then that could be annoying. But they should be worried about Mimikyu as well. So they might not even double into Kangaskhan if that's the case. I think you might Parting Shot Kang, which should be okay. Parting Shot into Araquanid. Okay. Kangaskhan's at full power. Draw. Charizard. Okay. And we are, in fact, slower than the Gardevoir. Perfect. Goodbye, Gardevoir. They can come in with their Fake Out and Intimidate, which isn't great. But we have Water Bubble, so the fire moves aren't going to do much to Araquanid. -2 on Araquanid is really bad. I think what I'm going to do is try to double edge the Charizard and get Araquanid out to Mimikyu just to get my attack back. There will still be some Trick Room turns. I can take advantage of this later. It's going to be hard to close this one out, though. Kangaskhan's only at -1. I think, would they fake out the Araquanid or at -2, or with the -1 Kangaskhan? Probably the Kangaskhan. But Araquanid, because Araquanid wasn't going to be able to do much. Yeah, they fake out there. Do you Heat Wave? And it doesn't double connect. It does. Okay. Kangaskhan lives? Yo? Okay. That doesn't do much for me, but I have 2 turns of Trick Room left. I think I go for the double edge into Charizard. And a Shadow Claw. Just try to hit the Charizard. Bring it into definite range. They're just going to Heat Wave? Okay. You say so. Double Edge at -1. Does a ton of damage. Oh, 2% left on the Charizard. Oh, man, almost. And now we got to see the speed between these two, which we've never seen yet. Ah, we're slower. Let's go. One turn of Trick Room left. They're going to come in and Intimidate. And they have a Fake Out turn. They can't use Fake Out on the Mimikyu. Wish we had Protect, but I guess we go into Sylveon here. If I'm able to get a move off, I think it should be Hyper Voice, but they probably just Fake Out Sylveon. Last turn of Trick Room. Mimikyu not doing so great, -2 on attack, but we can definitely do probably Shadow Claw into Venusaur. Like, it's probably Sash. I need to break that, just like they're breaking mine. Ooh, good damage, crit. Yeah, nice damage, Mimikyu. And they sleep. They sleep, my Sylveon. Okay. I gotta burn my guaranteed sleep turn. And I'm gonna go for Trick Room. Like, you probably double the Mimikyu and take it out, but if you go for a risky Sleep Powder... Sludge Bomb doesn't take Sylveon. Flare Blitz probably takes Mimikyu? Yeah, okay. That's fine. I guess I could have gone for another attack there, being faster than Incin. But we got some chip recoil anyway. Alright, Araquanid. Clean up the game for me. Last turn of Sun, so I can Liquidate at full power next turn. I think I'm gonna just try to wake up in Hyper Voice. And go for the Leech Life into Venusaur. Which maybe takes it out. Sludge Bomb into Sylveon, okay. Let's see how much you can do into my Araquanid. We have a lot of defense. Flare Blitz in the Sun. Not bad. We'll be healing up. Please take out the Venusaur. Yes! Yes! Ooh, good healing. And the Sun is gone. We took out their Gardevoir and their Charizard. That's it. That's all we gotta do. Liquidation time. You can't burn me with Flare Blitz because of Water Bubble, which also was having the damage of that Flare Blitz, which is why we're taking them so well. Throat Chop. And that should do it. Bam! Get out of here. 3-0 with Trial Recruitment Mons. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to do one more. We're going to see what happens. Woo-wee. Good game to my opponent. Okay, Jolteon, Skeledirge, Gardevoir, Garchomp, Gyarados, Dragonite. Those first two are really interesting picks. The bottom four are just really strong Mons in this meta, and any of them could Mega Evolve. Probably not the Garchomp, but it could also be the Garchomp. Trick Room, Araquanid. Not great, they have Gyarados and Dragonite, but Sylveon looks really good here. Sylveon looks so good here. Froslass looks really good too. Against everything but Skeledirge. And Tauros is good into Skeledirge. Okay. I think it's Froslass Tauros. Since I don't want Araquanid, I can just bring Mimikyu Sylveon, or I could bring Scrappy Kang. I don't think Scrappy Kang is going to do that much for me, though. The Fake Out could be nice, but then Double Edge is kind of weak. Thunder Punch for Gyarados is funny, though. It could be Kang over Mimikyu. But I think the option to set Trick Room, plus Mimikyu can hit half of their team super effectively. And it might be one of my better matchups into Jolteon, too. Just because it can take a hit and reverse the speed. Because Jolteon's going to be faster than my whole team. This Froslass has no speed investment. The Garchomp's probably faster than my whole team. Hopefully they don't figure that out before I Blizzard. Alright, Gardevoir and Jolteon. This is not a matchup Tauros wants to be in. Oh boy. And they traced my Intimidate! No! Alright, I'm gonna Mega Evolve. Do I go straight into Blizzard, or do I combo Icy Wind into Blizzard? 132 probably goes up to 142. So we will outspeed Jolteon at -1. I think I want to combo Icy Wind. Because that way Mimikyu can outspeed things too. Yeah, Tauros has to get off the field here. I don't have Protect. I'm weak to Fairy. I'm weak to Psychic. I'm weak to Electric. And there's other things I would like to Intimidate. This might cost me the opportunity to set Trick Room if Mimikyu takes too much damage here. We won't have our Disguise anymore. They're Mega Gardevoir. That can do a lot of damage. But it's good to know they're not Scarf, so this Icy Wind speed control probably does well for us. Thunderbolt breaks our Disguise. Then I think, unless they Hyper Beam, I don't think they can get a KO here. No para? Good. Oh, they have Shadow Ball. But we eat because we're max HP for some reason. Special defense drop, I don't care. Icy Wind double connects. So unless you're White Herb Jolteon, or I guess Scarf Jolteon could be a thing. It's Leftovers Jolteon, perfect. Let me double check my speed stats. We're now at 142. If I know my numbers right, that should be plenty. Let's click Blizzard. And let's Shadow Claw this Gardevoir. Shadow Claw should pick it up, and then we got single target Blizzard. Yep, by Gardevoir. Will single target Blizzard be able to take Jolteon? Because Jolteon can take Froslass in return if we don't. Ah, not quite. Ooh, but they go into Mimikyu. Okay. We're both faster than your Jolteon here, which is good, but you could, I don't know, maybe Garchomp? And then Earthquake? Yeah, fast spread move here could be a problem. And you know your Gardevoir is faster than my Froslass, so you know we're slow. Dragonite's interesting. Okay. You want to do that? I'm going to click Blizzard. And I'm going to play rough the Dragonite. This should be fine. The Dragonite can outspeed Froslass. It'll be a little harder for it to outspeed Mimikyu, but if it's fast, it can outspeed Mimikyu too. But it doesn't. Nice. Multi-scale gone. Is Froslass faster? Yes! Goodbye. Whoo, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And goodbye, Jolteon. Alright, alright. Now, still, fast spread can still be a problem. Yeah, Garchomp can be a problem. Two turns of snow remain. think I want to try to intimidate them. And then who can take hits better? 177, 120. Froslass is more likely to live the hit. So yeah, I'm going to go Blizzard and bring in Tauros. Because if I can live the hit and get a Blizzard, this thing's gone. They're not White Herb, and we're faster! Goodbye, Garchomp! Woo! Okay. Yeah, that Garchomp has, like, very little speed investment. Probably none. Oh, good game. 4-0 with Trial Mons. This is great. Good game to my opponent. To all my opponents. Alright, we're back from going 4-0 in the warm-up challenge somehow. This was a lot of fun. If you think this was fun, you can do this yourself. I mean, as long as you have the quick coupons, or you can do this like once a week if you just do the one free every week. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like on this video if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But anyways, I'm Jordy, and alright, peace.